I'm Alex, and I sculpt and live in West Wittering. But going back to school days, art was the subject that I enjoyed more than anything else. Never really spent much time with it until I was a young mother with small boys at home and decided to explore art further. I am very passionate about art. It occupies me fully. Certainly when the boys were little, it used to, and I didn't have much time to be working, I would be thinking about what I wanted to be doing while I was running them around, taking them to school, cooking them their tea, doing their homework and what have you. I was always had my mind on what else I would like to be doing, which was working in my studio, or shed as it was then. I think probably my main subject matter would be the female form. I like grace and beauty, and that's what I'd like to create and put within my work predominantly, but equally I quite like abstract shapes, figurative pieces, the occasional animal, cocktails, but yes, the female form probably. I think a lot of my work is designed for the garden, and so water features, and they invariably take on the female form. And they have water pouring down them from their hands or their feet. I don't know why particularly, I just think that water in the garden is a lovely thing to have, and combine it with the statuary. I think probably Ondine is my favourite piece, and she's about 6 foot tall, stands in the middle of my pond at home. She also stands up at the RAC Club in Pall Mall. They refurbished their terrace garden up there and wanted an Ondine to stand there in all her glory. I think with pieces that you have your favourites, but then you move on. But I think possibly Ondine has remained a favourite. Most of my ideas come from either working with other people, because when I'm teaching and things, sometimes they inspire me with thoughts. I think, oh, I'm going to have a go at that. Very often from photographic, magazines or newspaper cuttings or something like that, which just sort of inspire me. Paintings, not so much other sculptures, but certainly paintings, pictures that have got a bit of flow and movement in them. It's very difficult when sculpting from life. You have a life model who's obviously got to hold a pose and a position, and so it's very difficult to create a feeling of movement, whereas what I like to do is then come home, work from home, and put the movement and feeling of flow into my work. This is a maquette, I suppose. Well, she's the second working piece for a large water piece, but I will work out how I'm going to do it at this size first, and then move on to making her sort of 6, 7 foot tall. I have got a couple of pieces I wouldn't sell. I have a piece of my dog, which I gave to my husband for his birthday, and I wouldn't sell that. And I have a piece which is of a elderly couple paddling in the sea, which again I don't wish to sell. Really because I feel that there's potential within that piece, and it should be 10 foot tall on a seafront. And one day, who knows, it might end up there.